Oh boy, this is a bold one.
Yeah, again, the premise we talked with Professor KB about this is the fact that the Barats can eat the box here when objective takes are happening, stop it from rolling around. So I think that could be an answer, but we saw in that game the Barats was, I think the Barats was just not efficient enough, and it wasn't up on par to our expectations.
I think they can still go Matilda though.
Matilda Barats.
For the Barats? Yeah, they have it's available from the composition wise, but I feel like what they need. Matilda can work by all means, but I think they need like more sustain, or they need more ways to just do a bit more damage, because when the Baksha and the Barats are just dueling, it's everyone else that's gonna make a difference.
Oh,
it's gonna be a
yes, yes, yes. No, yes. I was thinking about a support hero for the Barats. I completely forgot about the Florin. This could work, right?
Oh, wow, I don't know if we've seen Light, I'm assuming, played as Florin though. Against the Badang and the Kimi, last pick for Alter Ego here. When it comes to damage output, there is more coming out of Alter Ego. The Bigetron, they have the AoE, they have the crowd control from the Yin-Yang effect, and they have this extra bit of sustain right now. So, it's a battle between defense and offense here, and Bigetron are ones defending.
Okay, we're gonna throw it over now to the casters because, ladies and gentlemen, elimination match, Chef and Mirko, take it away.
Chaos Derby reached its peak. Game number 5, now or never, win or go home. Bigatron and Alter Ego is gonna fight it out in Jakarta International Velodrome. Last game of the day.
Welcome to the Lanadon. You can hear the Jakarta International Velodrome go crazy with the Alter Champs and the Troopers. BTR started things off with a 2-0. Alter Ego responded with their own 2-0. And we are now in a best of one. One game to seal either BTR or Alter Ego's fate.
Whoa, look at the poke down in Moreno taking a lot of beating. Oh,
Crazy damage early on from Hijume.
it's actually Dreams also with the damage as an Angela early game. Now we gotta talk about this support utility composition that they've both brought out, man. Florin and Angela. Looking at the emblems though, it's pull yourself together. Moreno might be in trouble.
Has the
Man,
flicker.
But yeah, it looks like Moreno wants to play a bit fast. But Eman, gotta watch out, man. Don't wanna repeat the same mistake again.
Yeah. I like that he still has the confidence here, despite, again, already getting solo killed twice in the last 2 games. Annabelle in the mid lane. Oh, a lot of
my
damage!
God.
Purified 1 HP! Hijume gets away. A nail biter.
And you gotta go back before the first turtle. Annabelle already level 4, and the 2 is on Annabelle. Makes sense, he's gonna be taking a lot of beating throughout the game, mostly the frontliner that's gonna hold BTR together. But back again to the point where, oh, maybe gonna wait a little bit. Luke getting jumped on again.
Yep, has the flicker, jumps away. It's a big resource though. Could have been the punish if he had the flicker.
Yeah, finally, room to talk about this Angela and Florin matchup here. In terms of healing, I think Florin clears Angela. If we're talking about the amount of healing that they can output, but I feel like in this case, with minimal catch coming in,
So but slap slam. Wow, they're gonna go in already. Luke very, very low. That's the healing, but it's gonna be cut down by the anti-regen. Hard guard coming down. Annabelle pinned down. Alter Ego traction pulls. Hijume in the back is going at it. Goes through the wall. Immobilization.
it's oh my god. They're just running down Alter Ego to the ground. And back again with the early game Alter Ego win with that Angela Baxia combo, the Haram combo in ranked games, man.
Reverse sweep. 2,000 gold lead. Luke trying to go for the steal. This is an ambitious one. Rin doesn't even need to retry.
This is looking really bad. Oh, Emando might want to go for RV.
Tries to go for it, but will not be able to do it. Uh-oh, Light taken down by RP.
Dreams just came there and take the kill for himself. No, actually, it's actually RV taking the kill. It's even better. Moreno, though, taking a lot of hit also, and Hijume just dominating the mid lane matchup here. Even in the gold lane, it's still a W for RV. So overall, BTR is losing in all lanes that they have. Item check, 2 demon shoes from the supports so they can heal their teammates as much as possible.
2,400 gold lead. Again, with the composition that does really well as we get into the mid to late game here, Sheffin. Kimmy, 500 lead against the Lo Yi. The Irithel as well. He's going to do real good once he gets the Haas Claws. This is already a way to win the lane against the Granger. Once you get it, the Granger usually wins out in poke. But when you have sustain to deal with it, the poke is nullified, neutralized completely. Rin already invading the Barats as well, something we were already talking about when we saw it first. Now we see it, I think, multiply that pressure from the Baksha.
This is the weird part, right? Oh, Rin, someone in the middle of the jungle, and he actually takes it!
Yep, Annabelle caught in the bad spot again, and no hard guard committed. It was just hovered over Rin.
God.
I thought maybe the hard guard was there. He took no damage.
So the only thing they can play with is Moreno diversion. But at the same time, look at the composition, Mirko. The early game damage, which hero that can, you know, output that for Moreno and try to snowball to mid-game?
At this point, BTR are going to have to wait. And yeah, I think Moreno still can deal damage. It really depends on how he's able to get the Yin-Yang reactions.
Yeah.
But with the healing of Alter Ego, oh, flicker out. You can, oh, traction pump! Oh! Nino! Gets a massive pin. Hijume gets the kill. Moreno down. Luke now goes in for a play. Tsunami Slam under the turret. No follow-up. Annabelle did not have that as welcome. Ring can be pulled back again. It will be a kill over. Wait. Nino taken very low. RP walks up a kill under the turret. Eman going to be taken very low as well. Still Luke there with a sustain. Dreams.
It's chaotic here in Jakarta International Velodrome Streams. Trying to run for the heals or maybe take the kill for himself. Luke is going to go down to the hands of Dreams. Man, oh man, they're not letting us breathe.
8-2. Constant brawls back and forth, and BTR are the ones losing out in the brawls. No shutdowns, you gotta understand. No bounty. And Alter Ego, they are happy to oblige in a brawl battle early game. Hijume
spots it out.
Gets the immobilization down, and the Yuna reaction does not land. Free turtle to Alter Ego.
And again, the problem with this Luo Yi pick, Annabelle getting pinned down to the wall. Twist crack.
That's his welcome, unable to be used up. He actually does in the end with the bloom coming down to heal, but the healing won't be enough. Not in the early game with a 3,700 gold lead for Alter Ego.
There's no other word to say it. They fell off hard. BTR, just what happened? Is it purely because of the draft? And speaking of the draft, I want to go back to the point of Moreno. Usually you want to pair up the Luo Yi with a set. Something like a Tig. Something that can complement this very aggressive composition, but you have a Florin, which basically does not much of a set. It's just there to heal them up and try to play passive. So they can't really go ham on the offensive side. Oh my god. Faction pulls.
Luke trying to get them to the wall. Being pinned down again. Annabelle has nowhere to go. The Dino is stuck. Extinguish, the Bloom comes in to save him just for a bit, but it's a 5,000 gold lead and the anti-regen is there. Even though, yes, you bypass the anti-regen with the healing, they just deal too much. Alter Ego are shredding through Annabelle, 0 and 4.
Same story with Annabelle and Baksha the first time in the series. Let's take a look at the gold difference though, especially on the gold lane. 1,400 already. Mid lane, 1,402. This is the Kimmy power. Once you snowball, once you're able to clear the lane much faster than your opponent, that there's really no way for you to stop them from farming.
And really for Alter Ego, all they need to do is play it slow at this point, right? There's really no rush. Luke, an attempt here. Tsunami Slam actually catching him under the turret. Detonus welcome. Not enough damage, I believe. No! In the back line, able to stop the damage from coming in, and Rin is just taking it all. Zarfi wreaks havoc in the back. Yaman forced to flicker out.
Mind you, that Rin was in the turret aggro for a solid 40 seconds. That is how ahead Alter Ego is right now. 1k gold difference per minute. This is some prime Onyx stuff from Alter Ego, the dark horse of this competition. BTR in shambles.
8,000 gold lead in 8 minutes. You called it, Sheffin. This does look like a crazy stomp, and BTR have no way to deal with it as of yet. They can have the healing in the late game. They can have the diversions in the late game. But can they even get to the late game is the big question. Alter Ego don't want late. They want to do what BTR did to them. They want a game that goes only for 11 minutes. And they're on track to end the game by 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a BTR fan, but in a way, I'm also kind of sad to see this. This is just a breakdown in its ultimate form. Plate armor, first item for Mr. Luke. He knows the damage is too much from both Hijime and also Arfi, and these are two marksmen in their composition. So if there's a role that can snowball, it's these two.
Oh,
Passion falls right away.
Datsun is welcome, used defensively, trying to hold it in. Lord Charge and the Holy Defense. Luke trying to go in, but Nino read it. Up top now. Oh, the damage from Hijime. Start out. Flicker Tsunami Slam with the pin down now. Nino able to get the pin down. Good bloom. BTR somehow still in it, getting a pick, but there's no bouncy.
They want to go again.
They want to try to save the turret is what they want to do. Arfi's on it. Hard guard already. Good clear from BTR, but another wave is coming their way. Arfi will decide to back away.
At least they find a kill finally after God knows how many minutes. And it was a Flicker Tsunami Slam combo on towards Nino. Like, they don't mind if Nino is dying 10 times. As long as Arfi and Hijime is safe and sound and can deal the damage anytime they want to, Alter Ego is just gonna live happily ever after. BTR though, man, you can say Granger is not really the greatest late game marksman, right?
Yeah.
At least in terms of damage.
Especially with the healing that they have here. I agree.
Oh.
It's tough. But I think we're talking about a possible Harith, Moskov, you know, something to play in the side in case the team fights didn't work out. But they wanted to bank on something that they have consistently gotten wins with, to be fair. The Granger.
Yeah. Just an update to the crowd right now. Ladies and gentlemen, all Alter Ego fans are standing up.
Well, they're anticipating the win here.
BTR fans are stunned. I would be too.
2-0 lead to a possible reverse sweep. At this point, it's imminent, it seems.
It's not just about how they lose out on the lead. It's how they, you know, the draft that they pulled off.
Yeah.
How they lose. The dominating display of Alter Ego, which is unexpected from the two games that we've seen. Like, even in Onyx and TLID match when they got the first W, TLID in the third game, it was Onyx actually kind of winning it out and just messing it up on the objective play. But this is just a breakdown.
Agreed. 9,000 gold lead now. And you can see how good Alter Ego are doing it, just playing the disciplined game here, something that we didn't get to see in the regular season for them. They always turn out to be, you know, the chaotic team, the brawly team. Here, they know what's at stake. They know it's not worth it to take those risks. They can slow down the game by freezing the waves. They can stop BTR from scaling, even though, again, I'd say Alter Ego have already kind of, they have the better scaling anyways. Stopping your opponents from scaling helps you even more. 9,000 gold lead with a Lord at 12.
Quick item update. Rin has not built, not even a leather jerkin, a single physical defense for himself. It's mostly just magic. Well, it's all magic and HP-based items. So you can see that Eman is a no threat for Rin, unless he's getting, you know, the third aggro, and somehow Eman procs the Sky Piercer. Does he even have Sky Piercer at this point?
That's a good question, actually. I don't
It's not
know.
really the greatest item to build right now, but
Probably not.
yeah.
This is, and it could be the final moment of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Lord marching in the mid lane. Annabelle caught the traction pulse already. Tetsun as well.
Oh! The fist to the death! And Arby is going crazy with the crossbows. Rain in the front line. Nino, Hijime, all of them are going crazy!
It's all over! Ladies and gentlemen, Bigetron Esports have been reverse swept by Alter Ego!